Welcome back to this side of 40. This is my new makeup routine tutorial part 2. So I just did an eyebrow tutorial. Do apologize. These are going to be really long and detailed. If you're not one of those people who feel like you need a lot of details, this may not be for you. This is truly just for those girls, those of us who are true beginners and need to learn the steps that it takes to get these things done. So without a further ado, let's get into my eye makeup part of this tutorial. Okay, so just like last time, my little mixture I have of concealer that I'm trying to use up, I am gonna base my lids with. This does matte down pretty much as soon as I put it on, so I don't have any problems with it staying on my lid all day. My eyeshadows do not crease. I've been liking how this is working. If you didn't watch the first part of the eyebrow tutorial, this mixture came out of my Shani Cosmetics palette, and it has been really working for me. It literally sets down pretty much as soon as I get it on. What I've learned is I have to put it in a separate container so that it can have time to oxidize a little bit faster, and this is what's been working for me. Am I the only one who does this? Like, you start doing your makeup and you see one area where you didn't do so well, so you gotta go back over it and fix it. I'll fix that when I get done with my foundation. So, basically, I'm doing this because I was watching everybody put up their 2020 updated routines, and when I first started here on YouTube, I was doing tutorials at least 2 or 3 times a week, and I was putting up affordable beauty situations a whole lot, and I stopped doing that because I felt like maybe I wasn't reaching the right audience or trying to. And then now when I look back at all my videos, the ones that have the most watch are the ones that I took my time and actually showed you guys everything that I did. So I'm just gonna go back to doing that. Okay, so there that goes, and as you can see, it didn't crease or any of that. So to start off with, I have this orangey shade right here that I've been using. Spoiler, but I've been using that for one of my projects, but I want to show you guys what it looked like. And I just go right here in this area because I'm trying to create a larger lid space for myself. I have very much so creased lids, and my space for my eyeshadow will be very short due to how my eyebrows grow. So I basically have come up with this just to kind of do this. One of my really good friends, she's a hairdresser, and she does drag shows, and she was the one who taught me how to do this with my eyebrows because she was like, you won't have enough lid space to do a really good eyeshadow look. And ever since then, I pretty much have done it this way. I haven't done it any other way. and she does really good shows. She doesn't do shows as much as she used to, but she's the one who taught me how to do this, and it has helped me immensely. And I'm not swirling this around, I'm just packing it on. If you've been watching my channel for a while, all of the products I'm pretty much using are usually like a dollar store kind of situation, so you have to pack the colors on before you try blending them out. Okay, so this week's palette of the week, and that's the one I'm going to use, is an LA Colors palette of the week. So the next shade I'm going to go in with so this is the next brush I'm going to go in with. This is a Coastal Scents, and this one is a number 7 brush. Sorry, the thing had rubbed pretty much off. And I'm going in with this burgundy shade here. And I'm just going to take that in right here in between my crease and that color I put on before. And I'm just going to stay in the back third of my eye with that. These colors are really easy to work with, but you have to be willing to build them, and you have to have, like I said the other day, you have to have good brushes to work with cheap shadows. That's what I've learned over the years. If you're going to use cheap product, make sure you have good brushes, because they'll pick up more product than cheap brushes. I've tried, and I can honestly say the Wet n Wild brushes are pretty good, and I can do it with the Wet n Wild brushes, but I've had my Wet n Wild brushes for quite some time, and I've had to wash them, because when I first got them, they wouldn't pick it up, but like the more I washed them, the better they picked up color. So there that goes. Just need to do a little bit more on this side, because I want it to really show the gradient. So hold on a second. Okay, so now I'm going to take a clean blending brush, and I'm just going to blend in between those two. Okay, so then the next brush I'm going to use is going to be another pointy blending brush, and this one is the number 11. Now, currently I don't have a dark brown in anything I'm using, so what I've been using is the color I fill in my eyebrows with, as well as my contour shade, and blending those together to darken out the outer crease of my eyeshadows, because I'm out of a black eyeshadow. I've been looking through all my palettes, and the one palette I knew I had black shadow in has disappeared on me, and apparently I don't have any more black shadow. And I know I should just go out and buy a black eyeshadow. However, I don't see the need to do so when I can do this. I'm just trying to learn how to multitask the things I have in my collection and make them work. So it's this dark brown color mixed with this brown that I put in my outer corner. Now I'm going to take the color I put my color all over my lid with and cut back out my crease. And I like the partial cut crease. I don't like a full cut crease. When I first started doing this, I was like, I gotta go buy all these brushes all these girls is talking about. And what I realized is you don't necessarily have to have the brushes, you just have to learn the technique. And it's been working for me with these brushes. Now, you need brushes that are flat so you can pack the color on your lid. So I have two different kinds of flat brushes. This one is from my It's My Rary set, and they didn't, oh, this is a number 8. And then this one is a number 14. So the number 14 is going to be the one I go into the front half. And the front half is this lighter shade. It's like a pink iridescent shade. This is basically me making up this look as I go. This is going to be my next week's look. Tomorrow is, I have to work an extra day for the next week. Today was supposedly my Saturday, but I only have one day off. And then I'm going to work 6 days, and then I'll be off for 2. So I am basically trying to come up with a new eyeshadow look for a week. And I'm sorry my tutorials take so long. I do edit them, but I don't edit them like other people, like fast track them or fast forward them, because my sister watches my videos and she's trying to learn how to use these colors, and when you fast forward it, to me it makes it harder for a person who's just learning to do it now. Like for me, who's like, I'm not a beginner, I'm like more of a novice. I kind of know how to put on my makeup, I know what goes where and how to use it. It's one thing, but for somebody who's not there yet, it's kind of harder. And I can honestly say this shade has more fallout than the last palette I used from LA Color. However, I love the shade. Now the next shade we're going to go in with, I'm going to use my It's My Rary brush, and I'm going to go in with this hot pink back here. And you want to go right back, right over where you ended with that other color. See? And just pack it on. I was watching AJ and the Queen on Netflix. If you haven't had a chance, watch it. It is like so heartwarming. It's a kind, caring story, and I really liked it. They have the first season on Netflix. So I'm going to go back in and deepen up my crease, my outer corner. Go back in with my burgundy shade. And just sweep a little bit over that over my darker shade in the corner. And I'm just going to take my first shade that I started blending everything out with and clean off that. Now, I'm going to do my foundation routine and I'll finish up the eye look once I get done with my foundation routine. But that is how the eye look is looking so far. Please like, comment, rate, and subscribe. And if you have any questions, just leave them down below. And if you haven't subscribed by now, why not?